Good afternoon, beautiful people. So, it's time for a lot of us who have been sitting on the sidelines to get off the sidelines and to become a part of this movement. And it's not, it's very simple. This is simple things that you can actually do. And the one actually most important thing is starting to boycott a lot of these companies whose business leaders who have basically given has basically said, okay, Trump, he can do what he wants, and they're not going to speak out against it. They're actually going to continue funding whatever he needs funding. They they capitulate. I know it's a word that gets overused a lot of times, buzzword, but yeah, they have capitulated to Trump. There's a lot of them who have not fulfilled promises that were made, whether it was from DEI, because Trump and his people said, "Oh, DEI is not good; they're not for it." So a lot of them has said, "Okay, deal away with those programs." So those of us who sit on the sideline, we are going to have to start boycotting those, not just the ones on the sideline, I'm sorry, but just everyone as a whole, because the only way to actually start seeing change, we all know this, is by hurting their pockets. They don't start moving until the markets start dropping and they feel like they're losing money. And it just starts affecting shareholders and all of those different things that involving business. They be business economics. So we're gonna have to start doing something about that. Um, they they have been silent when it comes down to even media, who's supposed to be about freedom of the press. The whole Don Lemon situation, just them, those who have not even issued a statement saying that we do not stand for this, or we cannot stand for this. This is, it goes against everything that this that we're supposed to be about. So when it comes down to media, when it comes down to our shopping and our little apps for as streaming services, things of that nature, we're actually gonna have to start boycotting these businesses. I know some people, you may not like it because of the fact it may be a little inconvenient, or it may be things that will not give your life, will make your life a little less comfortable. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what businesses to actually boycott. I'm not saying all of them need to be boycotted, that one person has to boycott all of them, but you do need to boycott some of them, whether it's Target, whether it's Amazon, Home Depot. It's a whole list of them that I actually can't think of, but there's a list on social media, and I definitely will be following up with a concrete list of businesses that's been put out there that we do need to start boycotting and to stop spending our money at. And so it's on you to choose which businesses you're not going to start, that you're going to stop funding. But it's the least thing that we can do, because I mean, if you're not, and nobody is making you go out there protest in the streets, or say you have to go protest in the street, or lose a day from work, or post about Trump, or talk about Trump, do content about Trump or ICE and all the wrongs that they're doing. But is something that you could do from your home, that nobody that will actually put you in. You won't be putting your body out there to be hurt, or your freedom to be locked up in jail. But you can start spending money in these companies, and they will actually start seeing it, because when the money stopped coming in, and at the end of each of those quarters, they'll start seeing that if the people are actually um are trying to hold them accountable. So let's just think about that. And like I said, there is a video that's going to be coming with a list of businesses to actually to decide which ones you want to stop spending money in. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a permanent thing, but we do need to make them actually feel that dent in their wallet. So it does have to. The boycott will probably have to last longer than a day or two, or even a month. Me personally, I have been boycotting Target for over a year now. Like, Target does not see any of my dollars. And not saying that everybody in my family is on board with that, but me personally, my money, they're not seeing it. Just like CNN, I don't watch CNN. There's certain things, there's certain organizations, certain businesses that I don't feel that deserve my money. If you don't feel like me, me as a black person or a black woman deserve the same rights, or that's entitled to the same rights as someone else, or that I'm less than someone else, than another group of people, then my money, you don't get my money. You don't get my dollars. And that's plain and simple, you know? So, like I tell you, stay woke, and if you're sleeping, wake the hell up. Like always, I'm a little country, I'm a little chic, and I'm always keep it street. Have a great day.